Hello there, my name is Linda Jo Martin, known on BookTube as Book Lady, and this is another video for my BookTube and book-loving friends. Today I'm talking about juvenile literature on the Newbery Medal list. I will be talking about both Newbery Medal winners and honor books, and in particular I will be talking about the Newbery Variety Challenge, which was created by Lynette over at the Newbery Reading Group on Goodreads, and I will put the link to that in the description of this video. Well, Lynette gave us 12 prompts this year, and I'll just start at the beginning and tell you what the prompt is and what I have decided to read. The first prompt is to read a Newbery book that has pictures. It can either be a Newbery Medal winner or an honor book for this challenge. It doesn't matter which one. I personally want to read them all. So I will be reading a 1945 Newbery honor book called The 100 Dresses by Eleanor Estes. And yes, there's pictures in there, and some of them are of dresses. So I've actually read this book before, but I just got a new used copy a couple months ago, and I want to read it again. So the second prompt this year, and I am reading off my telephone in case you're wondering what I am looking at. The second prompt is to read a paperback, and I have chosen to read this 1951 Newbery Medal winner, Amos Fortune, Free Man. I've never read this one before, and I'm very much looking forward to it. This is a biography. Amos Fortune's a real person, and I want to know more about him. The third prompt this year is to read a hardback. So I already read Other Words for Home, and this was a 2020 honor book. I enjoyed this quite a bit. It's very poetic. Was not long, didn't take long to read. Great book. It's about a Syrian refugee, and it's very heart-touching, and I recommend it. So the fourth prompt is to read a book that has a place in the title, and this is one of the books I do not have yet. It is actually the 2016 Newbery Medal winner, and it was a picture book, and it is called Last Stop on Market Street. So I need to get a copy of that. The fifth prompt is to read a book that has a name in the title, and the book that I have chosen for that is a 2020 honor book called Genesis Begins Again, and Genesis is the name of the little girl in this book. So, the next prompt is prompt number 6, to read a book that has an item in the title. And I already did that. I read this one in January. Charlotte's Web. A web is a thing in the title. So, wonderful book. I reviewed it on Goodreads in case you want to know what I felt about it. This is probably one of my favorite on the Newbery list. Really like it. The next prompt is to read a nonfiction selection, and I chose the 2013 honor book called Bomb. It's about the making of the atomic bomb. The race to build and steal the world's most dangerous weapon, a pulse-pounding history. So, I've been under the shadow of the bomb ever since I was a child. We used to do air raid drills and get underneath our desks when I was in elementary school. And I would like to know more about it. The next prompt is to read a big book, and I figured that meant an oversized book because it's of course a lot bigger than a typical paperback is. So I chose to read A Visit to William Blake's Inn, which is poems for innocent and experienced travelers with beautiful illustrations. It was not a long book. It's actually only 45 pages, but it is definitely larger in dimensions. And then the next prompt is to read a short book, so I chose Good Masters, Sweet Ladies, Voices from a Medieval Village. And I'm actually reading this one right now. The next prompt is prompt number 10 to read a long Newbery Medal book, actually honor book. This is an honor book that was from 1942, and it's George Washington's World by Genevieve Foster. There's 350 pages in it, kind of a chunk, a little bit heavy. Anyhow, I have decided to read this one, and I'm reading it right now at the rate of about 4 pages a day. I have no intention of reading it all this month. It'll probably be around in my reading life for the next 4 or 5 months. So the next prompt in this challenge is to read a book with a one-word title. And I chose the book Savvy by Ingrid Law. Looking forward to it. Now this is a Newbery Honor book from 2009. Now the 12th challenge in this, the 12th prompt in this challenge is to read all of the 2021 Newbery selections. And the Newbery selections were announced January 25th. And surprise, there were 5 honor books and 1 Newbery Medal winner this year. So I have a lot of reading to do. It really added to my list, so I have a total of 17 books for this challenge. Now, the 5 honor books, I have 4 of them. I do not have the Newbery Medal winner yet because it's on back order at the online distributor that I chose to order from. I guess it went out of stock immediately after it won the Newbery Medal because I went on there later that night and it was already gone. Anyhow, it is called When You Trap a Tiger by Tay Keller, winner of the Newbery Medal for 2021. And I will get it when I get it. The honor books, there's 5 of them. And I have 4 of them. So here's We Dream of Space by Erin Entrada Kelly. And I have Fighting Words. This is by Kimberly Brubaker Bradley. And I have 2 that are by the same author, whose name I cannot pronounce. It is Christina Soontornvat. That's a guess. She wrote both of these. So this is All 13, The Incredible Cave Rescue of the Thai Boys Soccer Team. Nonfiction. Looks good. Big and heavy. And then this one is A Wish in the Dark. I don't know if this is fiction or nonfiction. I'm guessing it's fiction. So I have those to read. And then there's one more Newbery honor book this year that I have on order. It'll be here in a few days. It is called Box. Henry Brown Mails Himself to Freedom by Carol Boston Weatherford. So that is it. That is all that I am planning to read for this Newbery Variety Challenge of 2021. And I'm so glad I got a good start on it. I found out about this variety challenge last year and I was immediately attracted to it because I have had a long time desire to read all the books on the Newbery list, both the winners and the medal and the honor books, medal winners and honor books. However, that's a big order and I have never come anywhere near close to achieving it, and then every year they add more books, so it makes it a little bit harder. But I've read quite a lot of the books on the Newbery list, and I do have a children's literature website. It is called Literature for Kids, and I will put the link to it in the description of this video. On there I have a list of all the Newbery books, and I put a little check next to all the ones I've already read. And I also have reviews of some of the books that I've read, so a long time project, and I don't know that I will ever finish reading all of them. In fact, some of the older Newbery books are very hard to get these days, but I will keep reading them because it's fun. And I will talk to you in another video. Bye. And yes, for those that were curious, yes, I did cut my hair just a little. Until later.